Optimus Prime here. So, it's time for another movie review today. So, I've just got back from seeing a movie which, I kind of had a bit of concerns about when I saw the very first trailer for it very early last year. But I got high hopes when I saw a second trailer for it, and it was none other than Sonic the Hedgehog. And wow, I've got to tell you, it was terribly amazing! I really enjoyed Sonic. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So, what did I like about this movie? So, I'm not going to spoil this because I know it only came out yesterday in my country, believe it or not, guys, on Valentine's Day. So, I'm not going to spoil it for those of you who are going to go and see it or are planning on watching it later. So, what did I like about this movie? Well, I'd say that the acting in this movie was great, in my opinion. I'd say that Ben Schwartz definitely does a great job providing him voice and facial capture of Sonic. He really did a great job, even though my personal favourite voice actor for Sonic is Roger Craig Smith and also Jason Griffith and Ryan Drummond. But yeah, I gotta say though, Ben is probably my third favourite after Roger and Jason. Because I think he definitely does a great job as Sonic in this movie, yeah. His voice acting was really amazing. But probably the best actor in the movie, in my opinion, the one who really stole the show, who I knew would steal the show by watching him in both the trailers, and that was none other than Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman.
Nobody cares!
And wow, like, he really nailed the role of Eggman. He was perfect in the role. Like, everything he was in, he completely stole the show, and just like a typical Jim Carrey, he was so hilarious in his role. He was absolutely amazing as Eggman, and, he definitely pulled it off so well. I was very happy with him as Eggman. He was probably the best casting choice in the movie, in my opinion. Other actors that I did also like, I did love James Marsden as Tom Wachowski, the police officer who befriends Sonic. He's a sheriff, actually, really, isn't he, in Green Hill Valley, which is, of course, named after the place where Sonic runs around in the video games. That's pretty cool reference. And yeah, I loved him as Cyclops in the X-Men movies, but he was really great as Tom in this film. He was really amazing. And just think, this movie actually has several superhero comic-based actors. Well, Jim Carrey, of course, played the Riddler in Batman Forever. James Marsden played Cyclops in the X-Men films. As well, Damien Dark's actor, as well, appeared in this. Neil McDonough, that's his name, yeah. Playing a soldier. He was pretty good. He only had one scene, but I wish we got more of Neil McDonough, because he's a great actor. But yeah, Damien Dark was in this, of course, and any other superhero actors in this? I can't really remember. But yeah, well, supervillain as well because of the Riddler. Another little nod to it was also casting Gary Chalk as a government officer. That was a pretty little reference, because he has voiced Eggman in several Sonic shows, I think, or video games. But he has been a voice actor for Eggman. Would have been cool if he had a cameo for Mike Pollock, because he's my favourite voice actor for Eggman, even though Jim Carrey's probably my favourite Eggman now, because he was just utterly perfect in the role. Like, I don't think anyone could have played him better than Jim Carrey, definitely. And the other actors were also really good as well in their roles. And visually it was really amazing as well. And also, I also did like, and many of you will probably agree with me on this, I was so glad that they changed Sonic's design, because the first trailer was so cringeworthy because of that design. Like, it was so bad in that trailer. Like, he looked way too human, nothing like a hedgehog, and he lacked his gloves. But luckily, they changed it around, and the fact that we had to wait and remake it for release in February instead of November of last year, that was definitely worth it in the end, because they definitely fixed something. Like, I think if they kept that design, it would probably have had really bad reviews and much more lower scores than it has now. So I'm very glad. Now, another thing that I kind of wish they did in the movie was, I wish that Eggman had his classic look where he's bald, longer than what we get in the movie, much longer. I wish we got more of that, so we could stay faithful to the, the video games and the shows. But, it was great to see it appear in the movie. I'm not going to tell you when, though, because of spoilers. And I did love the bonding relationship between Tom and Sonic in the movie. That was really good. Like, really great at bonding. And there's also one other thing that made me really happy, guys. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a mid-credit scene, so stay behind to that and you will not be disappointed. Because it made me really, really happy. And it gets me hooked thinking maybe there could be a sequel to this. I'd love it if they could do a sequel with all the cast returning. It made me really happy. Now, onto my rating, because all of you are probably waiting to hear what I give this movie. Because they fixed the design and they had such great actors in this movie and great effects and a great story, I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. Whereas, you probably wonder what I would give it if it had the older Sonic design. I'd have probably given it half of that rating, 4 out of 10, because of that bad design. I mean, some of the scenes were a bit cringy still, like the luggage scene where he says he's got a child in the bag. Like, that was a little bit cringy. It was awkward, but it was still funny nonetheless. I also didn't like how Sonic got hit by, a tranquilizer gun when he could have easily dodged it. Like, I wish he could have dodged it, because the real Sonic would have easily dodged it. Because he's super fast. But oh well. I did enjoy the movie nonetheless. Definitely a great family-friendly movie. Really amazing for the whole family to watch. I definitely recommend it if you're going to watch it, because it is great. So, this is me reviewing the 2020 movie Sonic the Hedgehog. So, yeah, be sure to give this video a like, and also let me know as well in the comments what you thought of the movie if you've seen it, without spoiling it, of course, because it's a spoiler-free review. If you're watching it, hope you enjoy it. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos coming in the future, and I will see you all later.